don't speak a language, and then you have a microphone to address such a beautiful group of people, personalities, what can you say? Oh, let me tell you that I'm so excited, so privileged, so honored to be here. And I know that I owe you my presence here today for the second time in Portland. Because, as she said, when I came here in 2003, of course I was a lawyer in this grassroots democracy program. I was a lawyer in my country, well known because I was the first female lawyer in my country.
Oh, wow.
But I was only that. And when I came here, I knew that I was a half person because I was not really a citizen. I was a lawyer, but I have nothing to do with my community, with my country, as I had such a potential that was revealed here in Portland in 2003 through this bus project, where I was able to learn so much in terms of democracy, in terms of helping youth, involving himself in the community by bringing something new, something important. So when I came back in Cameroon, I have had an opportunity to implement what I learned here, because we had a presidential election on the 10 months later, and I just rent a bus, jump on it, and I went to take some students in the university, the campus. They came with me, and we start going from neighborhood to neighborhood to inform people, to ask them to register, because the registration was, all the process of the electoral process was broken down, because we have at the head of Cameroon someone who is 79 today and who is in power for 30 years. And people was just, discouraged. They say it is not useless for us to go and register, because we know that this will never change anything in our life, will never change anything in our election. So they have lost confidence in the authorities in charge of the organization of elections, and that was the occasion to me. I was not a member of the high administration or political party in my country. I was just a simple citizen, but rich with what I learned here. So I had so many things to tell and to share with the population, and especially concerning the electoral process. So I jumped in the bus, and I went to see people to explain to them why it was necessary for them to get registered. Because I must confess that when I was in Cameroon, I used to hear politicians saying, power to the people, democracy, and I didn't know exactly what it was about. Because what I saw around me is that only one people had the power, it was the president. So how could they say that power is to the people in democracy? So I had the answer here through the bus project. And I could know exactly what it was about, how we had to get involved in the process and and make things move on and democracy be possible. So I had to register a lot of people, 300,000 people, with all the team of youth, students and so on. And the US Embassy was very proud of me. And we got our award of participation. I can show it to you. I will send a picture to you through Hannah. And the authorities were very happy too. They thank us for what we've done. But not only that, the youth have been able to understand that election is their problem. They should get involved because it is the only one occasion they have to express themselves, and it is a very powerful moment for them to appoint the highest leader in the country, the President of the Republic. They didn't know that. So they could show what they were able to do, and the hope came back, and they have been able to show that they were useful, that they were a part of what was going on in the country. But not only inside Cameroon, we received a lot of phone calls from our neighbors like Gabon, and they were just asking, wow, how have you been able to involve youth in a political process? Because here, our youth are no longer interested in politics. They are no longer interested in what is going on in their country. They have lost confidence. Some others call us from Ivory Coast and just ask them to come and do the same there. Well, it is okay. Maybe it's easier to you to send somebody in Portland. That is where I learned so many things. And this year in Cameroon is again a year of presidential election. And everybody knows what is happening in Egypt because of the age of the leader, or in Tunisia because of the age of the leaders. My leader is also 79, and he's running for the next presidential election after 30 years. People seem to be fed up. They don't want him to compete again. And I was afraid that my bus was broken down. But after my meeting yesterday with all the members of the bus project, the original bus project here, I'm able to go back again and to continue to drive again, to jump in the bus, not only for registration, because the process is down again. The hope has disappeared. They would just want our president to resign, not to be a candidate. But I think this must not affect the process, the principle of election itself, because it is the only way we can express our decision, what we want for our country, who we want to lead our country. I've been able to know yesterday from the members of the BEST project how to save the democracy, even if the process, the electoral process itself is shaky. So, thank you so much. I've never believed when I came here in 2003. I know the country, the US, used to invite 5,000 visitors every year. And I said, oh, we have more than 6 billion around the world. I would never have a chance to come back again. And I was lucky enough to have been here chance because, as they say, I'm a newborn citizen. My second native village is Portland. I'm very proud of that. And because of what you teach me, because of what you inspired me in 2003, and because I am a good student, I learn, I've been able to be back again. Because you wanted it to be like that. And so, French people used to say, the chance never comes twice to your door. Mine is here for the second time. And I can hope that it will come again for the third time. And thank you so much for what you did. This trip was so inspiring, so rich. I've been able to meet with the secretary. I'm a fan of Honorable Hillary Rodham Clinton. I've been able to see her, and I owe you this because of what I did. I'll be able to come back in this program. So let me thank you so much on my behalf, but only on behalf of those who have been able to learn from you through me, and there are so many of them. So please, thank you. I hope we will continue this wonderful adventure together because we still have a lot to learn from you. And thank you very much for this beautiful party you have organized for only me.